Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel. Want to know how to make a bare bones product and make money from it? Well, do I have the guide for you? Step 1, be Atari. Step 2, take the classic Atari games and make them worse. Step 3, make a modernized version of your old video game console to put the video games in. Step 4, make promises you can't keep. And step 5, let the money flow in. The Atari VCS, one of the most, if not arguably the most famous and popular video game console of its time. The Atari VCS was developed by Atari Inc. and released in September of 1977, and it popularized ROM cartridges, which was first used with the Fairchild Channel F. It was released with 9 simple video games, all packed inside 2 kilobyte cartridges. The Atari VCS was met with huge success and would go on to have some of the most popular games at the time be released on the console, one of the most popular being Taito's Space Invaders in 1980. It would go on to have huge success for the next few years. There's something missing here. Yeah, Atari had a lot of success with the Atari VCS, but due to oversaturation of bad video games and poor management, the console quickly lost its reputation and contributed heavily to the video game market crash of 1983. Recently, however, Atari's developed and released a new modernized version of the Atari VCS. The description states that the console has the ability to play the classic Atari games, modernized versions of the classic Atari games, and newer, more modern games released in today's time. That sounds really cool, but does it deliver? Well, it's time to find out. First off, the console itself. The Atari VCS looks pretty identical to the original, though there are a few things that are different or outright missing, such as the cartridge slot, the buttons, and the shape being a bit different. Next, the controllers. There's a joystick controller made to look like the original one. It feels alright in the hands, but the joystick just doesn't feel like it moves far enough or something. You have the big red button, which acts as sort of a main button, and a corner button, which acts as sort of a B button. Together, they form the A and B button duo. Then, you have the modern looking controller. It's a bit too small for me, but otherwise fine. Alright, I have it all plugged up. I'll turn it on. Ooh, cool. The startup screen is simple, but definitely a nice touch. I made an account earlier, so all good there. Now to actually play some games. Okay, the music's decent, but I'm betting it'll annoy me from time to time. Anyways, here's the real start of the show, the game library. A bunch of the old Atari games are here. The Centipede, a classic, I'll play that. Where's all the modes? Jeez, there's a lack of variety here. Not many options at all. I hope the game's at least good. Jeez, God, that's sensitive. The game is alright, but man, and the control's sensitive. Looking at the other games, they all seem to lack variety. Not many modes, levels, etc. The games themselves, while seemingly identical to the originals, have weird controls. There's just something off about the controls. I can't quite figure out what. It honestly just feels like they released the most bare bones version of these games they possibly could. And yeah, people who played these games back in the day may get a kick out of playing them again. It just makes Atari look like they don't care. Putting the games aside, there are apps. There's streaming services like Netflix and Hulu.
If you don't like Atari games, just get an Xbox with new modern games, because Xbox also has Netflix and Hulu. There's also Antstream, a subscription which offers a bunch of old retro games, and a card came with the Atari VCS's box offering a discount on the subscription. This may seem cool, but upon looking it up, it's not just exclusive to the Atari VCS. So, another reason for the Atari VCS to be useless. There's not a lot of apps right off the bat, but there is an online store. There's a bunch of games to purchase here, all usually ranging from the $1 to $5 range. And I think that's a decent price range for old games, especially when the old games we're talking about are
Not Super Mario Brothers.
There's some other games here that are remakes of the original games as well. However, there isn't much here that really describes the games. Sure, you have a description and screenshots, but the description is basically, here's the old game, and the screenshots just show you what the game looks like, but not what the game is. The Atari VCS has been pretty lackluster so far. However, there is one more thing the console has to potentially redeem itself a little bit. The PC mode. The description of the console did mention a PC mode, and there's an app here titled PC mode. Alright, I'll boot it up. So apparently you need a PC mode USB or something. Maybe the Atari website has it. It does!
How else am I gonna spend more money on this console? Buy more games?
Okay, apparently there is another way to get PC mode. I just have to get a USB with enough storage to plug into my own computer and download a version of Windows 10.
Maybe another store has a PC mode USB.
Hello, this is Kirby from Ghost Stop. How may I help you?
Hello, Sir Kirby. Could you put me with your manager, please?
Oh yeah, he's right here. Here you go. Hi, this is Ghost the manager. How may I help you?
So apparently my Atari VCS, the 2021 model that was released 2 years ago, it needs a PC mode USB to activate its PC mode. Do you have any of those?
Let me check. No, sadly, we don't.
Do you have any copies of Super Mario Bros. Wonder?
Yes, we do. We have like 100 physical copies.
Could I trade in my Atari VCS for a copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder?
That's good. You'll just have to pay $10 up front.
Fine by me.